In my younger years, I was a loser who was addicted to playing online video games like RuneScape and World of Warcraft. And in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how I went from a video game addict to a real gym bro who goes to the gym 6 times a week and really cares about his health and fitness. Now, you might be wondering, why the hell would I just not click off this video right now and watch some YouTube shorts to get my fast dopamine rush? Well, the thing is, I'm genuinely telling you this story of mine, and I really hope that you see some similarities between your story and my own. If your life is anything like mine has been when I was a video game addict, playing games all day in my dark room, then you might really want to consider changing your lifestyle habits a little bit so that you get a little bit more fit and healthy, and so that you have more longevity in your life, but also just feel better throughout the day. When I compare my lifestyle now to how it was back then, I can say that now that I'm a lot healthier, I don't have that many mental but also physical issues as I used to have back then. And I really want that for you as well. Yes, you can enjoy playing video games while you are going to the gym, but in this video, I just quickly want to go over my story, and hopefully you find those similarities that I mentioned, and let's just get into it. So I had a desk, and on my desk I had my PC. And right next to my PC, I had stacked up all of the empty Coke bottles, which I would drink in a day, and then maybe 4 or 5 a day. And I would stack them all up in a pyramid-like shape, and they would become pretty fucking huge because I wouldn't clean them up. My mom would clean up my room because I was a complete degenerate and I didn't really care about that kind of stuff. But I thought it was really funny, and I shared pictures and videos with my friends about it, and we all laughed about it because we were all degenerate back then. So aside from those Coke cans, I also went to the store to stock up Doritos bags for an entire week, so that every time I got back home from school, I would just completely obliterate a Doritos bag of chips. I would always turn up to dinner late. Everyone would already have left the table. I would always be alone, and I would always play up until late at night, like 4 or 5 a.m. Like the sun would literally rise. I would hear the birds chirping, and that was when it was my cue for me to go to bed. It was really, really unhealthy. And then I'd wake up late in the afternoon. It was really bad, but I felt so free at the time. I thought, this is the life, this is it. But my health started deteriorating without me knowing it, and there were so many things that I could have done to prevent it. I have absolutely no shame in admitting this, but my mom was paying for my World of Warcraft subscription at the time, and I don't think she even knew about it. It was just that I asked her to pay for it once, and then, like, where you pay for your video game subscription, it kind of like remembers the details that you gave it, the bank details, and I would just do that continuously every single month, and I just felt so good about it. Like, it was so degenerate. I couldn't even make my own money because I was always playing video games. So not only that, I was also just getting really fat from all the chips and all of the soda that I was drinking every single day. And that's when I started changing up, because I was done with high school, and the year before college I decided it was time for a gap year. I didn't really know what to do. I didn't really orient that well, because all I was doing, I was playing video games all day. So the only thing I really had in mind was, well, try something in IT, because, well, computers and stuff, and like all the other people that are also kind of like, you're that computer guy, right? Like, how to handle computers and stuff, but in reality you're just playing video games all day long. So I thought, why not take a gap year? And taking a gap year I did. That's when I decided to go to the gym. My father actually asked me to go to the gym with him, and I saw that as a great opportunity to go, because I wouldn't have to pay for it, and he could teach me the ropes, and he did. And at first, I didn't really understand it. I didn't really like it either, because I have quite a lot of social anxiety. Even though I might not seem like it, because I'm talking kind of like an extrovert right now, I did get some extrovert traits, I guess, after going to the gym. But just a quick example of how introverted and like how much gym anxiety I have is, like, when someone asks me if I'm done with an exercise at the gym, I don't really know how to, like, respond properly. Like, it sounds really stupid, right? But like, some guy comes up to me and is like, "Hey, you done with that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you can take her home." It's like, what the hell are you talking about? He just looks at me like dumbfounded, like, okay. It's just really stupid. Anyway, look, I thought people were judging me because, I was kind of fat, and, I thought there would be like these big buff dudes that would look down on me, but nobody really did that. And I kind of started enjoying going to the gym a bit more. And after a few months, I would start seeing some results and things were going great. However, I started going a little bit more inconsistently, but still going every now and then. And that's when it hit me a few years ago. I saw this video on YouTube that inspired me for many years to come and hopefully many, many more afterwards. So this was like a video, I think it was from a channel called Copera. I'll just quickly play a fragment here or something. But in this video, it's like a very short video. There's this guy who does like this really weird like dance where there's like heart style on top of it. And there's like in a meme font, you know, like bottom text font, it says something like "woman detected, opinion rejected," and it was so stupid, it was so silly, but I looked at it and I was like, this is funny as hell. So I started doing more research about who the hell this guy even is, because I also really like the music, to be honest. And I found out that his name was Ziz, and I really, really loved his story. I loved reading his story. I loved hearing about his story from his brother's perspective as well, and it really resonated with me. And that's the reason I wanted to make this video, because that guy, when he was young, he was in high school and he was a scrawny kid. I was a fat kid, but he was scrawny and he wanted to look good to girls. He wanted to look like the guys who got the girls. He was playing World of Warcraft at the time, much like me, all day long. He sold his account to actually get a gym membership and then went to the gym and became the person that he ended up becoming, because unfortunately he did pass away, I think about 10 years ago at this point, unfortunately, but I still look up to him even now, and he's still one of my great motivators for going to the gym. And nowadays, I love going to the gym. I love fitness. I love taking care of my body, myself. I love feeling good physically and mentally, which I cannot state enough how important it is for your mental health as well. And only playing video games all day is not good for you physically, but also not mentally. So going out and at least going to the gym, getting fitter, is definitely a good habit to pick up for yourself, and I'd highly recommend it. I hope that you have gotten something out of this video, that maybe you have some similarities with your story and mine. And if there's more that you want to talk about regarding stuff like this, feel free to join our free online Discord that I've made just for things like this, so that we can connect with each other. It's in the description down below. Let me know if there are any questions, or if there's anything that you want to see, or anything, and I would love to help you out. Anyway, I would like to thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.